The maintenance bay of the Valiant Dawn hummed with the familiar sound of plasma torches and hydraulic lifts. Jennifer knelt beside the damaged combat suit, her fingers dancing across the cracked chest plate with practiced precision. The armor belonged to Alex, one of the human soldiers in the Coalition's mixed-species defense force, and it had taken a beating during the last skirmish with the Crithian raiders. "How bad is it?" Alex asked, leaning against the workbench with his arms crossed. His face was smudged with soot, and a fresh scar ran along his jawline. Jennifer didn't look up from her work. "Bad enough. The servo motors in the left arm are completely fried, and whoever hit you with that plasma cannon nearly melted through to the power core." She reached for a replacement actuator from her toolkit. "You're lucky you're not space dust right now. That's why I have you," Alex said with a tired grin. "Best armor tech in the fleet. Flattery won't make this go faster." But Jennifer smiled despite herself. She'd been working on Coalition vessels for 3 years now, ever since Earth had joined the galactic community. In that time, she'd earned a reputation for being able to repair anything human tech, alien tech, or the increasingly common hybrids of both. The bay doors hissed open, and a towering figure entered. Commander Zoltha, a Viridian with crystalline skin that refracted the overhead lights into rainbow patterns, approached with measured steps. His species was known for their tactical brilliance and cold logic, which made them excellent commanders but difficult colleagues. Technician Jennifer Zolthar's voice resonated like wind chimes. "I require a status update on Soldier Alex's combat readiness." 12 hours minimum, Jennifer replied without breaking her focus. She was soldering a connection inside the armor's neural interface. "Work that required absolute steadiness. Could be 8 if you let me work without interruptions." Zoltha's crystalline features shifted the Viridian equivalent of a frown. "Unacceptable. We have another operation in 6 hours. The armor must be functional." "Then you should have given me more time," Jennifer said flatly. "I'm good, Commander, but I'm not a miracle worker." Alex tensed, clearly uncomfortable with Jennifer's bluntness toward a superior officer, but Jennifer had never been one to sugarcoat things, especially when it came to her work. Zoltha moved closer, looming over Jennifer's workstation. His eyes, multifaceted like a jewel, studied her with unsettling intensity. Then he noticed her wrist. The sleeve of her work coveralls had ridden up, revealing a mark burned into her skin, the Earthborn seal, a symbol given to every human born on Earth before the Great Exodus. The commander's demeanor changed instantly. His crystalline body seemed to dim slightly, and when he spoke again, his tone carried something Jennifer had never heard from him before, respect tinged with fear. "You are Earthborn," Zoltha said quietly. It wasn't a question. Jennifer glanced at her wrist, then back at her work. "Yeah, so, I was not aware." Zoltha took a step back. "I have studied your species' history. Those who carry that mark survived the Cataclysm Wars. They endured the nuclear winter. They rebuilt civilization from ashes while their world burned." Alex straightened, pride flickering across his face. Jennifer just shrugged. "Lots of people survived," she said. "We did what we had to do." "No," Zoltha insisted, his voice carrying a weight that made even Jennifer pause. "The Viridian High Council analyzed Earth's collapse. Your planet's ecosystem was 94% destroyed. Radiation levels should have eliminated all complex life within 2 generations. Every simulation we ran predicted total extinction. And yet," he gestured at Jennifer with something approaching reverence, "and yet you persisted. You adapted. You survived when mathematics itself said you should not. Earthborn humans are ... anomalous, biologically impossible." Jennifer set down her tools and finally looked at the commander fully. "We're stubborn. That's not exactly a superpower." "It is to us," Zoltha said. "The Viridians faced a single planetary crisis 4,000 years ago, a volcanic event that blocked our sun for 3 years. 70% of our species perished, and we nearly fell to barbarism. It took us centuries to recover, and we had technology, infrastructure, and agricultural reserves." He pointed at the seal on Jennifer's wrist. "You had none of that. Your people fought over scraps in the dark while radiation poisoned everything. And you didn't just survive, you reached for the stars, within a single generation." Alex spoke up, his voice quiet but firm. "That's because of people like Jennifer. The Earthborn didn't just rebuild, they taught the rest of us what survival really means. Every human soldier in this fleet knows. If the Earthborn could make it through Earth's hell, we can make it through anything the galaxy throws at us." Jennifer felt heat rising to her cheeks. She wasn't comfortable with this kind of attention. "Look, Commander, I appreciate the history lesson, but this armor isn't going to fix itself. I will authorize double shifts for your engineering team." Zoltha interrupted. and assign you to additional technicians. Whatever resources you require, they are yours. The armor will be ready in 6 hours. Jennifer blinked in surprise. Thank you, sir. Zoltha nodded, his crystalline form brightening again. It is I who should thank you. The coalition is stronger because of Earth's presence, because of those who bear that seal. He turned to leave, then paused at the doorway. Your species has a saying, yes, about cockroaches surviving anything. Yeah, Jennifer said, confused by the direction of the conversation. It is not an insult, Zoltha said. It is the highest compliment I know. You survive, you adapt, you overcome. That is why the galaxy fears humans and why we are grateful you fight beside us rather than against us. When the commander left, Alex let out a low whistle. I've never seen him like that. Jennifer picked up her plasma torch again, but her hands trembled slightly. It's just a mark, Alex. Just a reminder of where we came from. No, Alex said softly. It's proof of what we can endure, what we can overcome. That mark means you stared into the abyss, and you didn't blink. Jennifer smiled. A real smile this time. Well, this armor won't fix itself by staring at it. Help me with this actuator. As they worked together, the Earthborn seal on Jennifer's wrist caught the lighter, small mark that carried the weight of humanity's greatest tragedy and its most improbable triumph. In the cold vastness of space, surrounded by alien species with millennia of history, it was a reminder that humans had earned their place among the stars. Not through superior technology or ancient wisdom, but through sheer, stubborn, impossible survival, and that was the most human thing of all.